In today's video, I'll be comparing the OG clock event units to the modern clock event units to the brand new frozen clock event units to see which event had the best units in toilet tower defense. All these events had their own benefits, from the OG one being able to time stop to the modern one allowing units to deal 10 times damage to the brand new one, which arguably has the strongest units. So make sure you watch until the end to see which event wins. And without any more waiting, I think we'll just start with the OG event units, that of which we'll be using the Clock Spider, Guardian Clockman, Chief Clockman, Golden Future Large Clockman, Clock Woman, and finally, obviously, the one and only ultimate, the upgraded Titan Clockman. So there's our entire team fully equipped out with all of the OG event units right now. And let's just see exactly how far this team can get on Endless Road right away. Here we go. Yup, you guys guessed it. For all three of these games, we'll make sure to fully auto-skip the entire time. And we'll do the exact same start as that every single time too. So by wave 1, we place down both of our Caraformer Bunnyman, and we actually get one of them to level 2. By wave 2 though, we place down our final Caraformer Bunnyman, and we get the rest of them to level 2 just like that. And by wave 3, we'll upgrade 2 of them to level 3. As soon as it skips to wave 5, however, we'll doubly place down one of our starting units, but now we're just gonna get our first Caraformer Bunnyman to level 4, and we'll get our final one from level 2 to level 3. But like I said, as soon as it skips one more time, I think we'll just start out by using the Chief Clockman as a starting unit, so boom, let's place it. Yeah, this unit does actually have a rewind toilet ability, which basically allows it to rewind one toilet every 600 seconds, if I remember correctly. On level 1 though, it's doing 1000 damage, it has 30 range, boosts range by 3%, spawns allies with 20,000 health on them, and those allies are doing 0 damage, but it does have a 0.5 second cooldown. Now we can definitely fully focus on max out the rest of our Caraformer Bunnymans right away. So there's our first one to level 5 and our first, or I guess our second one to level 4. And finally, by wave 7, we can get our second one to level 5 as well as our final one to level 5. Now that we're on wave 8 though, we can definitely upgrade 2 of them to level 6, which is their max level. And finally, by wave 9, we have every single one of them fully maxed out. Now it is most definitely time to start by maxing out the worst one out of all these guys, which is probably going to be the Clock Spider. When maxed out, does get 75 range though, so for that reason, we'll actually place it right over here probably. Actually, what? Yeah, nah, right here should be good. And yeah, let's just start upgrading it right away. So there's its level 2, 3, 4, and wait, that's already fully maxed out. And now we're actually about to take out the wave 10 boss, so there goes that boss over this way. Awesome. Yeah, when maxed out, does 7,000 damage, it has 75 range, 65 walk range, 15 walk speed, and then a 0.25 second cooldown. Now that we maxed out the one and only legendary we're using in this loadout, we can definitely start maxing out one of the only mythics we'll be using, the Guardian Clockman. Yeah, I suppose we'll just place this one in a similar spot right over this way, and yeah, let's just start upgrading this one next too. So there's this one to level 2, and 3, 4, and wait, that's the Guardian Clockman fully maxed out as well. Yeah, when maxed out, this one does 45,000 damage. It's exactly 61.8 range, a 1 second cooldown, and it slows all toilets by 60%. Yeah, now we can definitely start maxing out the Chief Clockman since it's one of the 2 godlies we brought with us. So there's this one to level 2, 3, 4, 5, and finally level 6. Yeah, now we're one wave away from wave 20, but when maxed out, does 15,000 damage, it has 60 range, boosts range by 15%, spawns allies with 500,000 of them. The allies are still doing 0 damage, but it does have a 0.5 second cooldown. Yeah, now that we actually made it to wave 20, we can definitely place down the Golden Future Large Clockman, which will actually just max it over this way. But on wave 20, we actually do have our next boss, the Mutant Toilet 2.0 with 192,000 health, this time dying right over here, over this way. Yeah, basically exactly where the wave 10 boss died. Interesting. Anyway, there's our Golden Future Large Clockman to level 2, and 3, 4, and finally level 5. Yeah, when maxed out, this one does 115,000 damage, it has exactly 150 range, a 1 second cooldown, and then 60% toilet slowing as well. Second to last on the list, we definitely need to max out the Clock Woman, that way we can start boosting all the cooldowns of all these units too. And yeah, we can just instantly max out that one, and when maxed out, it boosts cooldown by 22%, it does 17,000 damage, has 69 range, and then a 0.5 second cooldown. Last but not least, we can definitely max out the upgraded Titan Clockman, which for now I guess we'll just place right over here. So yeah, there's it placed, and yeah, it's gonna take quite a while to max out, but now we're 3 waves away from wave 30, and 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, there we go. Now we officially made it to wave 30 on the dot. Still nothing much too tanky has been spawning in quite yet, but there's the wave 30 boss, the Flying Dual Buzzsaw with 808,000 health, this time dying even earlier than the last bosses died. Nice. Yeah, that means we're definitely making really great progress for sure. And speaking of progress, we can definitely start upgrading the upgraded Titan Clockman. So there's this unit to level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and finally level 7 by wave 38. Yeah, when fully maxed out, the upgraded time clockman is doing 87,500 damage, it has 92 range, and then a 0.39 second cooldown. Yeah, and I forgot to explain this in the beginning, but another rule for this challenge is that we have to use an equal amount of every single unit we brought with us. Meaning we can't just place only upgraded time clockmans, we have to make sure to use every single other unit, including 6 of these, or I guess 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, and 4. Yeah, since we brought a total of 6 units, we can just do 4 of each since, yeah, 6 times 4 equals 24. So yeah, now let's just place down the rest of the units, starting with all 4 of the upgraded clockmans. So there's 2 of these guys placed, and 3, and finally all 4. And yeah, we already did take out the wave 40 boss, the glitch toilet, which is fairly solid. And now we actually have our 4th upgraded time clockman placed. Now we might as well place the rest of our golden future large clockmans too. So there's 2 placed, 3, and finally all 4 of these ones. Now we'll place down all 4 of the clock women's over this way as well. So there's all 4 of those placed. And now we'll place down all 4 of the chief clockmans too. So there's all 4 of those placed. And finally, last but not least, we have all of the guardian clockmans fully placed out too. Now, unfortunately, we do have 24 out of 24 placement slots filled up, but that's for a reason, just because we have 3 farms placed currently. So once we're fully maxed out, we can definitely sell all 3 of our farms to place on 3 clock spiders last. For starters though, I definitely think I want to max out all 4 of the upgraded time clockmen, starting with the second one right here. So there's our second one to level 2, 3, 4, and 5 by wave 45. And now we're only 3 ways away from wave 50. Now we're only 2 ways away from wave 50, and we can actually get our next upgraded time clockman to level 6. And now we're only 1 wave away from wave 50. And boom, there we go. We officially made it to wave 50 on the dot, and that actually gave us enough money to fully max out our second upgraded time clock, man. So now we can definitely start working on our third one right away, which hopefully we can also max out before wave 60. Anyway, yeah, now we have to defeat the giant smooth toilet with 9 million health on it, but we already did get it down to 9 million health, 8 million, 7, 6, and wait, no, it actually got rewinded. Nice. Yeah, it's actually gonna help us out a ton, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be able to basically one-shot every single toilet that gets in his path. Watch, ready in 3, 2, 1, boom, and boom. 2 toilets instantly gone just because they ran into the giant smooth toilet boss. That couldn't have been better for us. Anyway, by wave 53, we can get our upgraded time clockman to level 4. 5 by wave 54. 6 by wave 56. And nice, it seems like by wave 59, we actually will be able to max out our 3rd out of 4 upgraded time clockmans just like that. Yeah, now we just have 1 more to max out, and now we're only 1 wave away from wave 60, so I guess I'll just see you guys once the wave 60 boss spawns in. Alright, boom, there we go. We made it to wave 60, and actually on wave 61 is where it spawns in. So yeah, there's the wave 60 boss right then and there with 18 million health, the Frost Skeleton Toilet. Unfortunately, at this point, enemies are actually starting to make it slightly further past this corner, which is definitely not really that good. But I have a feeling we can definitely hang on quite a while more, so I'm not really too concerned at all. I mean, we did already get the Frost Skeleton Toilet down to 16 and 15 million health, as well as 10 million. And no way, the Frost Skeleton Toilet also got rewinded. Nice. Yeah, wow, that's literally gonna act as a 10 million health barrier. I'll take it. Literally nothing will get past this area anytime soon. In fact, even if it does start taking at least a little bit of damage, it's not gonna even be close to enough to actually take it out. And even other enemies are starting to get rewinded now too. Yeah, just say that we are right back to spawn kitten. Alright, I take back what I said. We are not struggling whatsoever. But there we go. Finally by wave 68, it seems we're actually gonna be able to fully max out our final upgraded time clockman just like that. Perfect. Yeah, now that we finally have all 4 of the upgraded time clockmans fully maxed out, I definitely want to work on maxing out all the cheap clockmans, just so we can start maximizing the amount of AoE damage we do in total. Anyway, there we go. Now we also made it to wave 70, and we're actually about to max out our second chief clockman already. But yeah, like I said, alright, it looks like we're finally starting to struggle at least at the slightest, most utmost amount, just because enemies are starting to pass this corner now too. But I have a feeling now that we're focusing on our chief clockman, we will actually start being able to start taking out at least a few more, now that we already have 2 out of the 4 of these guys maxed out. Anyway, there's the wave 70 boss, the giant turkey toilet, this time with 34 million health, so almost double the last boss had. But we did already get it down to 30 million health over here, 20 million health over this way, and now we have 3 out of the 4 of them maxed out. And honestly, at this point, I kind of wanted to just use an ultra time stop to hopefully start clearing through everything too. Yeah, I think that definitely started to help us out a lot, as now enemies are only over this way, and we already did take out the wave 70 boss. And now we can definitely start maxing out our final chief clockman, which we can already get to level 4 by wave 76. And level 5 by wave 76 as well. Come on, literally give me $6 more. Come on, $6 more. That's all I need. Bro, are you kidding me? I did get $6 more before it skipped. Well, I guess by wave 77 we can get it to level 5. And now we're 3 waves away from wave 80. And also by wave 77 we can fully max out our final chief clockman. Yeah, now that we have all 4 of these maxed out, I definitely think I want to max out the guardian clockmans next. but now we're only 2 waves away from wave 80, 1 wave away, and boom, now we already have 2 of the 4. The Guardian Clockman's fully maxed out, so now we can definitely start working on our third one. But boom, there we go, we already made it to wave 80 now as well. On wave 80 though, we do have the dual cargo toilet spawning with a little bit over 10 million of, but we already did get below 10 million. And now we only have to wait 1 minute to get our ultra time slot back as well. And now we only have 1 of our Guardian Clockmans left to max. And yep, now that the dual cargo toilet is basically in the front, it's starting to take quite a lot more damage. In fact, it's down to 5 million health, 4 million, 3, 2, 1, and yep, GG's. Yeah, definitely a fairly easy boss to defeat, but now both of the glitchlets are also dead just like that too, and now we maxed out the last Guardian Clockman as well. And now that all of those are maxed out, I think I definitely want to start, let's see, I think we'll definitely start maxing out the Golden Future Large Clockmans. Unfortunately, at this point, the enemies are starting to get over this way, so I definitely want to immediately time stop to hopefully get it back once more once we need it again. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that ability definitely helped us out quite a lot. Now enemies are only back over this way, and most of them are fairly low already too. And now we finally maxed out 2 out of the 4 of our Golden Future Large Clockmans as well. Now we're only 3 waves away from wave 90 though, and on wave 90 we have our first very tanky boss of the video. But now we're 2 waves away from wave 90, 1 wave away, and boom, by wave 89 on the dot, we fully maxed out 3 of the 4 of our Golden Future Large Clockmans, meaning now there's only this last one right here left to max out. And nice, now we also made it to wave 90 on the dot. On wave 90, we do have the Broken Heart Toilet, like I said a second ago, and this boss has 144 million health on it. And it's so tanky that it literally takes over a wave to spawn it. And yep, there it is right then and there on wave 99, 91, like I said. Unfortunately, at this point though, now we have fought skeleton toilets and a few other toilets also making it back over here. And we still have to wait a whole minute till we get our ultra time stop back once again. Now it's finally down to 140 million health though, so there is still a chance that we are able to defeat it, as now we do have 3, or I guess all 4 of our Golden Future Large Clockmans maxed. And all that's left to max out at this point is just the Clockman, which are super cheap to max. Yeah, as soon as we get our ultra time stop back though, we are definitely going to instantly use it, no doubt about it. I mean, we still have to wait 20 seconds, and now enemies are over here. And now basically the Broken Heart Toilet is almost in the front with almost all of its health still. Now we finally maxed out 2 out of the 4 of our Clockwombans though. And yep, now we get our ability back in 3, 2, 1, and yep, let's just instantly use it. Now we almost maxed out all of our units though, as now there's only 1 Clockwoman left to max out. In fact, exactly on wave 95, we fully maxed ourselves out. We'll definitely sell our Clockwoman's in a little bit, as now the Broken Heart Toilet is in the front too, so it's starting to take quite a lot more damage. In fact, it's down to 110 million health, 100 million, 90, and now unfortunately the ability is over, but it's down to 80 million health. And unfortunately it is starting to get passive, so now it won't start taking as much damage, but now it's down to 70 million, 60, 50, and now we're actually 3 waves away from wave 100. And now we might as well just sell all 3 of our farms, even if we're not going to get enough money, because we definitely need to place on our final 3 Clock Spiders ASAP, as now it's down to 40 million health, 30 million, 20 million, and now we only have 1 Clock Spider left to max out. But unfortunately, there's just so many toilets getting on pass now, so I think we are officially dead here. Now we're only 1 wave away from wave 100 though, so there is still a chance for us to at least make it to wave 100. We're just definitely not going to make it much past that. Especially considering we still have to wait 100 seconds till we get our ultra time stop back. Yeah, there's really no way we live much past all of this. At least we were able to make it to wave 100, and it seems like we're still going to be able to take out the Broken Heart Toilet, as now it's down to 5 million, 4 million, 3, 2, 1, and nice. We were able to take out the wave 90 boss after 10 waves of trying to take it out, and we're fully maxed out by wave 100 on the dot as well. Yeah, definitely not too shabby at all. I'll take it, bro. This is a solid run for sure, for sure. Anyway, yeah, now that we're fully maxed out, all we can do is hope and pray we're able to take out everything that's getting over here, as well as the wave 100 boss, which is the DJ 12 2.0 with 206 million health on it. There is still a chance that we do get our ultra time stop back in time though, since considering we only have to wait 40 more seconds and toilets are over here now. In fact, yep, now we only have to wait 30 more seconds. And now the DJ Tool 2.0 is down to 200 million health on it. And now we only have to wait 20 more seconds, 10 more seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and yep, instantly use it. Nice. Alright, we're actually going to stay alive at least a little bit longer. Yeah, jeez, that was close. Oh my goodness. We are definitely dead within the next few waves though, as there's really no way we're going to be able to take out all these toilets over this way. But at least we're able to take out pretty much all these small scientist toilets that were in the front, so this should count for an extra wave or two at the very most. Luckily, some of these guys are actually getting rewinded, so they're actually able to take out a lot more of the health on some of these enemies like this one right here that's instantly able to take out a massive buzzsaw oven. So actually, wait, hold up, wait, now there's only 4 massive buzzsaw ovens left, and now there's only 2. Wait, what? Yo, no way! Yo, the rewinds actually came in clutch so hard. Yeah, now we were actually able to take out all of those guys. I'll take it. Now we only have a few giant turkey toilets in the front over this way, and even some of these guys are getting rewinded too. Wait, now we're actually 3 waves away from wave 110, and we're actually somewhat able to take out everything, and now we have the DJ Toilet 2.0 in the front as well. But unfortunately, there's really no way to rewind the DJ Toilet 2.0 unless we use our rewind toilet ability, which we might actually end up using here. But now we're 2 waves away from wave 110, and now the DJ Toilet 2.0 is below 180 million health. And now we're only 1 wave away from wave 110. And dang it, yeah, we are definitely not going to make it much past wave 110, just cause, yeah, there's really no way we're able to take care of all these over here. Yeah, we still have to wait 80 whole seconds till we get our time stop back, so there's really no way we're able to take care of all of this. Unless, I guess, we sort of, like, rewind. Wait, no, wait, I think the shield tool's actually getting rewinded. Wait, what? Wait, hold on, then it might actually be possible. Wait, hold on. We're actually someone taking care of everything right now. Yeah, I think we'll definitely rewind the DJ Toilet 2.0 once we can confirm it's in the front. Yeah, alright, I think it's in the front. Nice, we actually were able to rewind it. Well, let's see, wait, if we can rewind some of these quad rocket shield toilets right here, we might actually stay alive. Come on, rewind them. No, GG's. Wow, 102 waves beaten in total. That was definitely a very solid round for sure. We will take it no matter what. Yeah, after every single game, we'll definitely have a leaderboard up on screen for how far they got. And right now, the OG Clock Event team is in first place with 102 waves beaten. Next up on the list, though, it's definitely time to test out the modern Clock Event V2 units. And for this team, we'll make sure to be using the Toy Clockman, Knee Surgery Clockman, Chill Clock Guy, and finally the Corrupted Titan Clockman. Yeah, unfortunately this team does only have 4 units, so I guess we'll be placing 6 of each. But without any more waiting, let's just see exactly how far the second team of units can get us right away. And yeah, for this team, we'll also make sure to fully auto-skip the entire time, and we'll do the exact same start as last time too, by placing down 2 farms and getting 1 to level 2 by wave 1. By wave 2 though, we can definitely place down our final Care Farmer Bunnyman and get the rest of them to level 2. By wave 3, we'll get 2 of them to level 3. And by wave 4, we'll get our final one to level 4, as well as our final one to level 3. As soon as it skips again though, we don't really have the best starter unit in the world, so I guess for starter units, we're just gonna have to probably use the Knee Surgery Clockman, which I guess for now, we'll just place right over this way just to maximize the amount of range it covers. Yeah, I'm guessing this one unit alone will be good enough to take care of everything that's in its path for the very beginning, so now we can definitely max out the rest of our farms. As already on level 1, it's doing 7,500 damage, just 20 range, and then a 1 second cooldown. And yeah, this time by wave 8, actually, we were able to max out every single Care Farmer Bunnyman compared to wave 9 last time, so we're already off to a decent start. Anyway, we'll definitely start by maxing out the Toy Clockman, which I guess we can just sell and replace over this way right over here. And yeah, we can pretty much just instantly max out, so there's it to level 2, as well as level 3, as soon as we literally get $60 more. So there we go, by wave 10, we fully maxed it out. We maxed out to 60,000 damage, has 20 range, a 2 second cooldown, and a 25 push distance. Unfortunately though, since we did end up selling our Knee Surgery Clockman, we definitely need to replace it back here just to take care of every enemy that did get past. And now we can actually max out a Knee Surgery Clockman right over here. So there's this unit to level 2, 3, and finally level 4. Yeah, we maxed it to 75,000 damage, it has 45 range, and then a 1 second cooldown. Now that we already have 2 of the 4 units fully maxed out, we can definitely start maxing out a Chill Clock Guy right over this way, which arguably has one of the best time stops in the game, as it lasts for 25 seconds and it does a ton of damage to every single toilet on the map instantly. Anyway, like I said, now we can definitely start upgrading it though, so there's it to level 2, 3, 4, and finally level 5. Yeah, Wimmax does 135,000 damage, has 100 range, 60% toilet storing, and then a 1 second cooldown. Last but not least, we can definitely max out the Corrupted Titan Clockman, which for now will just place directly on this corner right over here, I suppose. And now we already made it to wave 20. As soon as we take out the wave 20 boss, so we'll definitely start upgrading this unit right away. As yeah, there it is with 192,000 health on it. Luckily, it is already down. Oh, okay. Well, there it goes instantly. Nice. Yeah, I guess the chill clock guy instantly did enough damage. I'll take it. Anyway, on level 1 it's doing 5,000 damage, has 20 range, 0 explosion radius, and then a 2-second cooldown. But now we can get it to level 2, 3, 4, and 5. Finally, by wave 24 on the dot, that we fully maxed out the Corrupted Titan Clockman, and we maxed out is 67,500 damage. It is 60 range, an 8 explosion radius, and then a 0.5 second cooldown. I think we'll start by maxing out 5 of the toy clockmans right over this way though, and then we'll start maxing out all the, all the need surgery clockmans, then the chill clock guys, and then finally the corrupted time clockmans. So there's all 6 of these guys fully placed up by wave 26, and now we can definitely start maxing out all of them. So there's 2 out of 6 maxed out, 3 out of 6, 4 to 6 by wave 27, 5 by wave 29, and finally all 6 by wave 29 as well. Now we can definitely start maxing out the rest of our knee surgery clockmans right away, and now we also made it to wave 30 on the dot. So by wave 30 we have all 6 of them placed, and now we're about to take out the wave 30 boss in 3, 2, 1, and GG over this way. Yeah, it's definitely earlier than any single other time we've defeated that wave 30 boss so far this video, and now we can definitely start maxing out all 6 of these guys like I said. So the second one to level, level 3 instantly, and 4 by wave 32. Oh, never mind. Okay, well, actually, no, we still can max out by wave 32 just like that. So now we have 2 out of 6 maxed out by wave 32, 3 out of 6 by wave 35, 4 out of 6 by wave 38, and now we also made it to wave 40, meaning there's only 2 left to max out by wave 40, and on wave 40 we have the glitch tool once again, this time with 1.9 million now, this time dying fairly easily right over this way, because I'm pretty sure it also got rewinded by the chill clock guy. Nice. Anyway, finally by wave 41, we only have 1 knee surgery clockman left to max out, and it's this one right here. So finally, by wave 43, we fully maxed out all 6 of the knee surgery clockmans, and now we'll definitely start maxing out all of the corrupted titan clockmans, since I think this is probably the best unit out of everything we are bringing with us at the moment. So yeah, there's those 6 of these units placed right away, and now we can definitely start maxing out our second one over this way. But for some reason, we're already by wave 44, we have enemies making it over this way. Oh no. Yeah, luckily for the most part, we are able to basically take out all of them fairly easily. And now we're only 30 waves away from wave 50. And actually, on wave 47 as well, we fully maxed out 2 out of the 6 of our corrupted Titan Clockmans, and now we're only 2 waves away from wave 50. And a bunch of these enemies are actually starting to get rewinded too, which is helping us out quite a lot for sure. Yeah, we're basically back to doing a decent job of spawn killing everything, and now we're only 1 wave away from wave 50 as Susan skips one more time. Go on, just skip just like that. And boom, now we finally made it to wave 50. On wave 50, we have the giant Smootle to defeat with 9 million health on it. But luckily, since we kind of have an inflow of all these units getting actually destroyed over this way due to the chill clock guy rewinding all of them, we're actually able to get kind of like a flow of barriers, or I guess spawners spawning in to take care of all of these guys over this way. It's definitely really broken for sure, and now we have the giant Smootle to defeat. Like I said, that's already down to 4, 3, 2 million, 1 million, and GG. Now we also have half of the corrupted Titan Clockmans fully maxed out, and I will start working on our 4th one over this way. By wave 54, we maxed out 4 out of 6, and now we're only 3 waves away from wave 60. 2 waves away, and now we only have 1 corrupted Titan Clockman left to max out. And now we're only 1 wave away from wave 60. And boom, now we officially made it to wave 60 on the dot. On wave 60, yet again, we have the Frost Skeleton Toilet. And actually, on wave 61, we fully maxed out our final corrupted Titan Clockman. Yeah, now we just need to place down a few of these chill clock guys with actually a total of 3 to be exact at the moment, since that's all we can place right now. So yeah, there's all 3 placed, and now we can definitely start maxing out our 3rd one right away. Well, I guess technically it's our 2nd for now, but either way, now we have to defeat the wave 60 boss over this way, and it's barely taking any damage at all. So it's definitely going to be a little bit tricky to say the least to take it out. Luckily over this way we did get it below 15 million health, 10 million health on the corner, 5 million a little bit past that, and nice, this one also got rewinded. Yeah, it's definitely going to help us out a lot, as now enemies are only back over this way. And honestly, at this point oh wait, but I don't know how long the ability waits for. You know what, let's just test it out. Yeah, until time stop, we only have to wait 200 seconds to get it back once again, and yeah, I feel like that's a decent spot to use it, because that actually gave us enough money to max out our 2nd chill clock guy. And then we can definitely start maxing out our final one over this way. And yep, now that the time stop is basically over, enemies are only over this way, so yeah, that was honestly really helpful. Yeah, we're basically right back to spawn killing. Nice. In fact, yeah, now we're only 3 waves away from wave 70, 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, there's our final chill clock guy fully maxed out, and now we just need to save enough money to sell all 3 of our farms to place on our final 3 of them. But unfortunately, that's definitely going to take quite a while, because you do need around $120,000 to max out all of them right away. Actually, no, it's probably more like 130,000, so it's definitely going to be quite a while before we can sell all 3 of our farms. But either way, we did end up making it to wave 70 fairly easily, and this round's honestly getting kind of close to being able to pass up where the OG clock event units got to, as now we're roughly only 30 waves away from where they got. On wave 70, though, we do have the giant turkey toilet, like I said a while ago, with 34 million health. And nice, now that it's basically in the front, it should start taking quite a lot more damage. In fact, yep, now it's down to 30 million health, 20 million health, 10, and yeah, now we finally have our chill time slot back, so we might as well just instantly use it to take care of all these enemies that are getting super far. And nice, that actually allowed us to take out the wave 70 boss, the giant turkey toilet. Yeah, the next time I'll have to you guys is once the time stop is over to see exactly how much progress we made on taking out everything. So yeah, there we go. The ability is officially over. Enemies are still over this way, which is definitely a little bit concerning. But now we finally have $100,000 saved up on the dot right then and there. And now we're 3 waves away from wave 80. And now we're only 2 waves away from wave 80. And yeah, now we basically do have enough money to sell 3 of our farms as soon as they get unstunned right away, just so we can fully max ourselves out, as now we're only 1 wave away from wave 80. And boom, there's all 3 sold, and now enemies are unfortunately over this way, so it seems like we are probably dead within the next few minutes. I mean, we can definitely max out 3 more of these shield claw guys. I just don't think it's going to be enough to stay alive much longer than what we're staying alive for now. So yeah, there's still 3 of the last one's placed, and there's 1 out of 3 maxed out, as well as 2 out of 3, and finally 3 out of 3 just like that. Oh, never mind. Okay, we're still missing $5,000, which we should honestly be able to get before we end up losing. But unfortunately, enemies are all the way over this way, and we still have to wait 70 whole seconds till we get our ability back. So yeah, there's no way we live much past all of this. On wave 80, at least we were able to see the wave 80 boss spawn in the dual cargo toilet, and yeah, just like last time, we fully maxed ourselves out as well. I'll take it. I'm definitely very happy with how far we got with this round, and now we only have 1 round left to go, basically. As here we go, we finally ended up losing in 3, 2, 1, and dang, GG's. 73 waves beaten with the second team. Not too bad again. So yeah, here's the updated leaderboard. We still have the OG clock event units in first place with 102 waves beaten, and second place somehow has the modern clock event units with only 73 waves beaten. Definitely very interesting for sure. You would assume that they would do better, but I guess not. Either way though, now it's finally time to test out the brand new Frozen Clock event units. And for this team, we'll make sure to use the Frost Clock Yearling, Time Worn Clock Watcher, Titan Shiverguard Clock Man, Chrono Clock Man, and finally Titan Cryo Clock Striker. So there's this entire team fully equipped it out. And let's just see exactly how far the final team can get on endless mode right away. Here we go. Yeah, you guys know the drill. I'll just see you guys once we place down the start unit. It shouldn't be too long at all, probably by wave 5 as always. So yeah, for now I guess we'll just use the Time Worn Clock Watcher as a start unit, and for now we'll just place it over this way to instantly take care of everything spawning in. And now that we have all of our farms already fully maxed out, we can definitely start maxing out our Time Worn Clock Watcher. So there's it to level 2, 3, 4, 5, and finally level 6. We max out the Time Worn Clock Watcher does 20,000 damage, it has 35 range, and then a 0.5 second cooldown. Now we can also max out a Frosted Gear Clockling, or Clock Gearling, which I guess we'll just place over this way. So there's this one to level 2, 3, 4, 5, and finally level 6. Yeah, we max out the Frosted Clock Gearling does 9,000 damage, it has 45 range, and then a 0.2 second cooldown. Third on the list, we can definitely max out the Titan Shiverguard Clockman, since this is definitely the best one out of every single unit we did bring with us. And for now, we'll just place one directly on this corner right over this way. So there's this unit to level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and finally level 7. Yeah, when we max out the Titan Shiverguard Clockman does 90,000 damage, has 52 range, and then a 0.5 second cooldown. Now we can definitely max out both of the brand new ultimates, and it seems like they finally fixed this from being an exclusive to actually being an ultimate. So yeah, I guess we'll just place it right over this way, right over here. Yeah, let's definitely try to max out before wave 30, as already by wave 25 we can get it from level 1 all the way up to level 3. By wave 26 we can get it to level 4, 5, and finally level 6. Yeah, unfortunately we weren't able to quite max it out before wave 30, but on wave 30 we were flying into a buzzsaw total defeat with 808,000 out, this time dying right here. 7, and finally level 9, or no, not level 9, level 8. Yeah, this one took absolutely forever to max out, but we maxed out does 72,500 damage, has 60 range, and then a 0.25 second cooldown. Last but not least, we can definitely max out the Titan Cryo Clock Striker, which is the 0.01% chance in the crate. And yep, since it has the exact amount of range as the last one, I think just like last time, we'll place it right in front of it right here. Now we're already 3 waves away from wave 40 though, and 2 waves away, 1 wave away, And boom, now we finally made it to wave 40. On wave 40, we have the glitch tool to defeat with 1.9 million health. And this one should be able to die fairly easily, as now it's down to 1 million health, 500, and there it goes. Finally, by wave 41, though, we can already get this one to level 6. And finally, level 7 by wave 43. Yeah, when mixed out, the final unit does 86,000 damage, it has 60 range, and then a 0.4 second cooldown. Now that we finally have all of these units fully maxed out, we can definitely start by maxing out 4 of the time-worn clock watchers. Since in total, we did bring a total of 5 units with us, and you can't really do an exact amount for each one to keep it equal between all of them. Which is why we'll only have 4 time-worn clockers, or clock... Oh my gosh, what am I saying? Oh wait, hold on, we placed down 5 by accident. Alright, there we go. Now we only have 4 in total. But we'll still have 5 of every single other unit. So there's 2 out of 4 time-worn clock watchers maxed out, 3 out of 4, and finally 4 out of 4 by wave 46. Yeah, now that we have all of those maxed out, we can definitely place down 5 frosted clock gearlings and max out all 5 of these guys right after. So yep, there's all 5 plates by wave 46 as well, and now we're 3 waves away from wave 50, 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, now we finally made it to wave 50, and we almost, well yeah, there we go, now we have 2 out of the 5 of the frost clock gearlings fully maxed out. On wave 50, we have the giant smooth tool to defeat with 9 million health in total, that of which is already below 8 million health, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and yep, GG's over this way, nice. Finally, by wave 54, though, we fully maxed out 3 out of the 5 of these guys. By wave 58, we maxed out 4 out of 5. And boom, finally by wave 62, actually, we were able to max out our final one just like that. As soon as it's undone. Come on, alright, there we go, nice. On wave 62, however, we do have the frost skeleton tool to defeat, that of which we already got below 15 million health, 10 million, 5, 3, 2, 1, and yep, GG's right then and there, nice. Now that we have the 2 mythics maxed out, though, we can definitely start maxing out all 5 of these giant Shiverguard Clockmans, which is the brand new Godly. And if you guys didn't see yesterday's video, this unit was actually the best out of all of them, so we definitely want to place down all 5 of them just like that, and start upgrading them right away. In fact, by wave 64, we can already get our second one to level 5, 6, and by wave 67, we fully maxed it out, nice. Yeah, now we'll definitely start working on 3 out of 5, but unfortunately, since we took so long to actually start upgrading these guys, enemies are already getting over here. But now we're 2 waves away from wave 70, and we're actually starting to clear out everything once again. In fact, as soon as we take out this massive buzzsaw, enemies are only back over here again. Now we're only 1 wave away from wave 70, though. And boom, now we've finally made it to wave 70. On wave 70, we have the giant turkey toilet once again. And so far, we're already coming up to where the modern clock event toilets got, modern clock event units got to with 73 waves beaten. So I think as long as we're able to easily take out the wave 30 boss, it's definitely safe to say that this is better than the V2 ones. In fact, yeah, the giant turkey toilet's below 30 million health, 20 million health, 10 million, 5, 1, and yep, GG. In the time that it took to defeat that boss, though, we already have 3 of the 5 of our Titan Shiverguard Clockmans maxed out, and now we'll just work on 4 out of 5 right here, which we already got to level 5 by wave 74, 6 by wave 76, and now we're only 3 waves away from wave 80, and we fully maxed out our 4th out of 5. Yeah, finally, last but not least, we will start maxing out this one right here, but now we're only 2 waves away from wave 80, 1 wave away, and boom, now we finally made it to wave 80. By wave 80, though, we do have the dual cargo toilet once again, so yeah, last time around we weren't able to defeat this boss, but this time we are able to. So I think it's definitely safe to say that this round is definitely going to be better than the last round. We still have quite a ways to go until this is better than the first round that we did, though, so it's definitely going to be close whether or not it does end up happening. Unfortunately, with this unit, there's really no abilities whatsoever across all the units that we did bring with us, but some of them have a really good amount of DPS. So I'm somewhat confident that we still can do better. I mean, I guess only time will tell. Either way, now that we finally maxed out all of those, we can definitely start maxing out tons of, let's do the Titan Cryo Clock Striker next. So there's all 5 of them placed. And I think our goal is to max out at least 1 out of 5 before we make it to wave 90. So by wave 85, we can already get it to level 5. By wave 86, we can get it to level 6. And finally 7 by wave 88. Yeah, luckily we were able to max out at least 2 out of 5 of these guys, but now enemies are getting all the way over here. And even by wave 90, now we have 2 giant turkey toads making it back over here. Luckily for the most part, we are able to still keep up with basically everything spawning in, but this round's definitely going to be close whether or not it does end up doing better. Because I don't know if you guys remember last time, but last time the broken artillery got, I'm pretty sure, ooh, where did it die? I think it died all the way back over this way, if I remember correctly. As yeah, there it is once again with the exact same amount of health that it had last time around. But unfortunately, this time around, it's definitely going to be quite a while before it starts getting heavily targeted. Either way, in the meantime, we already maxed out 3 of the 5 of our Titan, Crow, or oh my gosh, what am I saying? This unit right here. And we already did get the Broken Heart total below 140 million health, as well as 130 million health, just like that. And now it's down to 120 million, 110, 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Come on, it's solo. We gotta be able to take it out. Come on, literally only 5 million health. Come on, 4 million. Come on, 3. Dang it, it's outside the range. It's not taking any more damage. And now we're 3 waves away from wave 100. And unfortunately, at the moment, none of these guys can actually reach over this way either. It would be cheating for me to resell anything, but I guess we can technically start maxing out a Chrono Clockman over this way to hopefully reach it. But now we're 2 waves away from wave 100. Oh wait, and these time watches can actually reach it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, nice. They're actually able to attack it, I'm pretty sure. Now we're only 1 wave away from wave 100, but wait, why isn't it taking any more damage? Oh man, it looks like the Broken Heart tool actually ended up getting on by. You know what? Nah, we're gonna frame maker ability it, because I want to make it at least slightly further than where we're making it right now. I know you guys may consider it cheating, but I want to make it to at least wave 100, if not further, considering that all the other enemies didn't really make it too far at all. I guess it's technically cheating, but either way, we'll see exactly what wave we end up getting long term. As by wave 100, we do have our next DJ tool 2.0 to defeat with 206 million health on it. Unfortunately though, now we have a bunch of giant circuit tools also making it back here, but luckily we did already get the DJ tool 2.0 below 200 million health. And now we finally maxed out our final Chrono Clockman, so now it's down to 150 million health. And yeah, in order to sell all 3 of our farms, we definitely need to save up quite a lot of money to do so. But unfortunately, it's definitely looking like the DJ tool 2.0 is most definitely going to get on by with over 130 million health on it still. Yikes. Yeah, even if we did rewind the Broken Heart tool, it didn't really make a big enough difference to even be able to get close to taking out the wave 100 boss. But now we're 3 waves away from wave 110, so we might still be able to at least see wave 110. As now we're 2 waves away, and 1 wave away, but it's just not quite enough. Yeah, 99 waves beaten, not even the best either way. Either way though, it was definitely a very close run for sure. As here's the final leaderboard. We have the OG clock event units in first place with 102 waves beaten. Second place, literally 2 or 3 waves behind, is the frozen clock event units with 99. And in dead last, we have the modern clock event units with only 73 waves beaten. Yeah, hopefully you guys still enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely make sure to leave a like and subscribe, as we're still trying to hit 300,000 subs on this channel by the end of the year. And yeah, thank you guys so much for almost 270,000 subs. We're already closing in on that milestone very quickly, so I appreciate you guys a ton. But I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video very soon. Peace out, everybody.